Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I have a nice little treat for my girlies. I'm actually going to be discussing and reviewing 4 jumpsuits that I basically got from Amazon. They're more like rompers that are perfect for, let's say, if you're doing yoga or you're doing Pilates, or honestly, if you just want to lounge around your house. So let's jump right into the video. Okay, so the first one that I got is this lovely romper that I got from Amazon. Again, comfort for all these are on point. So the first one here, it's a nice simple square neck romper. What I love about this is that not only is it ribbed, but it's the flexibility that comes along with it. I'm wearing a size small. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back around for you guys so you can see it. Size small, but again, it's very comfortable. In terms of material, it is 90% nylon and I want to say 10% spandex. So as much as the perks is that it's flexible, the ease and the comfort. Let's say when you're doing your stretches, I go ahead and just kind of go down, shimmy shanga for you guys so you can see it. In terms of feel, it feels good. The downside to it though, because of the material, if you're sweating, it's not spandex, so definitely sweat stains are going to show up a whole lot more in a material like this. Aside from that, it feels good. Aside from that, it feels so good. Look at me showing off. Anyhow, let me stop. Yeah, aside from that, it feels so good. Another downside is for my girls that are very busty, okay? And I'm not like flat chested or anything, so currently I'm wearing a bra with this, but if I didn't wear a bra, I think I'd be okay still. However, if you're on a bigger chest side, the only thing is it doesn't have like a support inside of it, so then you're gonna be kind of a little bit too loose. But if you're comfortable with that, no problem. I like my girls quite secure, and again, it all depends on what you're wearing it for. If you're in your house lounging around, then let the girls be free. But if you're out and you want that support, you don't want to feel like awkward, then I would suggest, something else. This would be more for like at home lounge, or if you can pull off wearing like a nice bra. I have one on, but it's a very thin strap, as you can see, very, very thin. I can kind of get away with hiding it a bit, but for the, if you have bigger boobs, then thinner strap bras typically doesn't work. You need more like thicker ones. So if the width of the bra is broader than this, then it can look a little bit awkward. Again, you don't have to wear a bra. It's completely optional, just my preference, okay? Now for the girls who are on the smaller side, as usual when it comes on to rompers and things like this, you guys, it's a given. You can be free, no problem. But yeah, in terms of the ease, it's very nice. The company is called, I don't want to mess it up, I feel like pronouncing it, so I'm just gonna put it right up here. Yeah, that's the company. And it took not a long time. It's Amazon. I'd say maybe 3 days, 2 to 3 days to get there. I have Amazon Prime, so it was very quick. Price point, you're looking at $19.99, so taxes 20, maybe $21 or so. Very affordable, and again, perks, comfortable. Quality, it's very stretchy, but at the same time, even though it's stretchy, lightweight, because it's not very heavy, but it's just perfect. It's not too thick, it's not too light, you know what I mean? I chose this color, orange. Why? I don't know, but I went with orange. But do know that another perk is that they've got a variety of colors. They've got green, they've got brown, they've got black, which I think I should have gotten it in black. But yeah, and it fits in all the right places. Size small, medium, large, it goes all the way up. I forgot if it's extra large or whatever. So different size, a variation of sizes as well. And it's just comfortable. It's just super comfortable. I do not wear this out. I really just wear it when I'm like, I don't wear it to like a yoga or a Pilates class unless I'm doing it at home, watching YouTube, or just doing my own stuff at home. That's when I really wear it. But because of the comfort at home, I can find myself wanting to put this on, cooking and all that stuff. It's just a nice little lounge wear, Definitely, if I had to give it out of a 10, I'd give it a 7. It's not bad. It's comfortable. I just need to get it in another color. So anyhow, on to the next. All right, guys, on to the next piece. So this piece here is from a company called Love Soft. Again, another Amazon purchase. I like it. However, I do prefer the first one that I put on because of the fit. So as much as I do love this, it definitely has more of a spandex material, and I do like in terms of the boobage area, you get more of a hold and a lift because it doesn't have padding, but it does come with padding. I just took them out, but it does come with padding if you need it. And like I said, just the shape of it. It does have a little mesh here, so it's sheer, but I do love the back, which is crisscross, and I'll show you guys. So the back is pretty crisscross, and it's really nice. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's nice. Again, very, very stretchy, stretchy material. Comfortable, super comfortable. The only thing is on Amazon, it did say poor fit, and I probably shouldn't have taken the chance to get it because I see why it's frequently returned. It does have that frequently returned because that side strap here constantly keeps rolling. And so to have to continuously keep readjusting, that can be very annoying. Another thing, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a big gap right here. And I can't say it's because of my bottom, but right here, there's like a gap in, you know, like, who wants that? And it doesn't matter how much I pull up or squat or pull it up, it's still leaving that gap. So, nah, that's not nice. But aside from that, it feels fine. You can stretch, you could do, you know, your exercise, your workout. It is fine, except for that, you know, straps kind of keep rolling, which is a no good. And another thing is I'm shaped, and perhaps if I were flatter, more than likely, then it would be perfect. But if you're not flat and you have some hump, then forget about it. You know, you're gonna have that big gap, and so that's not appealing at all. Another one that I would say, I just wear it here. I just wear it here in my home, just because it's still comfortable. It doesn't take away from the fact that it's comfortable. Another thing is, it's actually more expensive than the other one that the first outfit. It is, I want to say 38, roughly, let's say $40 you're paying for this to have it not fit properly, you know. No, not good. In terms of the benefits of it, it does come in other colors. It is comfortable, and like I said, it does give a little bit more of a support. So if you didn't want to wear a bra, that would be ideal, that would be perfect for you. But when you look at the downside, the fact that it's more expensive and the fact that it just doesn't fit proper, then, you know, you choose. If I had to choose between this one and the first one, in terms of a grade, I would probably give this I'm gonna give this a 5. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5, but I do like the shape of it, and I do love the crisscross, so they had me at the crisscross. And yeah, listen to the reviews though. If it says frequently returned, probably just be smarter than me and just not get it. Anyhow, on to the next. Okay, so this third jumpsuit is from the company called Sukas. Very lightweight, a variety of colors, but also it's not unlike the other two where they're long. This one is more short, but so comfortable, guys, so comfortable. Perk, strappy, again, crisscross. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around so that you guys can see it. So as you can see, it's strappy here. Unlike the other one, I'm not dealing with any difficulty with the strap like rolling or anything like that. No issues there. I do love it. Unlike the other one that has a huge gap, I guess I could come a little closer here. Sits pretty nicely, so there's no gap there. Definitely a nice romper, kind of like short jumpsuit, very comfortable. You could do your stretches easily, and it's just, yeah, it's just nice. I like it. You know, you can move, you can groove, you can squat, it's pretty comfortable. Comfort is key. If you're looking for comfort, looking for cuteness, then I would highly recommend this one. Again, in terms of material, the only thing is it's 90% nylon, the other 10% is spandex. But somehow, unlike that first material that I have, I mean, even if you sweat in this one, it's not as much as the first outfit. Let me just disclaimer, I think the first one, the reason why it wasn't so much because of the material. Yes, the material plays a huge part, but I think another important thing is because of the color. When you go with lighter colors like orange or bright light colors like that, yes, sweat stains definitely is so obvious. Dark colors, navy blue, you know, dark red or like burgundy, or even darker browns, darker shades, it's a given. Even if you sweat, it's not going to show that much, regardless of the material. But definitely materials do play a huge part. Okay, so again, I'm going to kind of turn around a little bit slower because I feel like the last couple ones I was rushing a bit. Again, it's above the knee, you know, but again, nice. This definitely could wear to like a nice yoga class if you're comfortable. Comfort is key, but again, not only is the comfort, but if it fits right, That's super important when purchasing any type of outfit, any type of workout outfit. Another thing is easy to wear in the house. If you just want to wear this just to lounge, they've got several different colors. Yes, I got this color, but they do have it in just plain colors such as your reds and your black, and then they also have really, really super bright colors that are florally and stuff, so you just have a variety. I will put the link in the description box when I'm done with all of these. So last but not least, I've got one more simple plain, but might be my favorite. Okay, so my last, fourth, final one, very comfortable and hands down my favorite one, simply because it pretty much meets everything in terms of comfort, in terms of just you with the flexibility, me with the flexibility, in terms of the style, in terms of the hold. Definitely this one here is a winner for me. It is 87% nylon, and I think the other 13% spandex. Black, so if you sweat, you're not going to see a lot of sweat stains. In terms of the hold, the girls are holding in really good. You don't need a bra for this one, even though it doesn't have pockets or anything like that. I think this would be great for not only just, let's say if you're doing yoga, but for a cycle. If you're into biking, cycling, this is perfect. Yes, it is definitely above the knee, but it's also not too short, you know, so you can be comfortable if you're fine, you know, going out, comfortable. I do like the back, you know, it doesn't have too much going on. Sometimes the simpler things are just the better things, because as much as I love the crisscross and it looks nice and it's cute and sexy and all that, a lot of times, sometimes if the straps aren't properly made, it will just give that appearance that it's cute, but functionality wise, it's rolling. It's just not doing what it's supposed to do functional wise, you know. But this right here, nice scoop top, kind of like a square neck scoop, simple. Same thing with the back. Very nice. I also like that it covers, so if anybody has love handles or myself, it will cover all of that. You don't have to feel insecure. You can feel, you know, at least comfortable. And the same thing with it. Yes, it's shorter, but at the same time, it's not too short. It's not like right under your butt cheek. It's comfortable, and it all depends on what you like. Again, very comfortable, very comfortable. You know, I wear this. I've worn it maybe twice already, and I really, really love it. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, kind of like the first one, I would give this a 7. I know it's just about the same as the first one. However, I prefer this one over the first one. I think. Yes, I think so. It's also a thicker material than that first one, but again, not too thick. So not too thick, not too thin. It's not sheer, so you're not going to see anything through it. It's just nice. I love it. I would love to find one that's longer, like a full length one. I think that would be even better, at least for me. Anyhow, to wrap up the video, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I am going to do another one, probably from Halara, because I also got some jumpsuits from Halara. And hands down, those are like 8 and ups, because they fit in everything. And the greatest part about it is that they have pockets. So anyhow, I'm super excited. My next video, I'll try to do another kind of jumpsuit one on Halara, and also probably some swimsuits, because I've got quite a couple stuff that I want to get rolling in terms of filming, but everything takes time. Without further ado, I'm not going to keep yapping. Thank you for tuning in. As usual, stay safe, enough love, and jobless.